P4P Boxing Talk, unbiased boxing channel.
I got ice and different income that nobody can see. Got a big ass fucking head on my motherfucking shoulders. My niggas steady laughing, talking about my head and shoulders. Hands so fucking long ago from head down to my shoulders. And this shit is from the heart for my haters and the boulders that be in my way. Feeling like the man until I went another way. Try to bust up on my life and went another way. I got that money in my pocket, live another day. Yeah, yeah. Roses and die.
Welcome back. It's your man Pound for Pound Boxing Talk, where the talk is the realest and the illest. Hit that like and hit the subscribe. It's the realest on the tube. You already know what to do. It's Mr. Yeah, I hate my favorite fighter. But why he say this? But why he did that? But why Floyd like this? And why Ting like that? And why Crawford don't fight for the meters? And why but he had a snack program? But he do this. Shut your bitch ass up, homie. All of that crying shit. We don't do none of that crying shit I be doing on this internet, man. This is the realest on YouTube. This Pound for Pound Boxing Talk. This is where you get that real boxing talk. You feel what I'm saying? None of them fake ass narratives that people be going with. Oh, you know, an inside fighter and a young fighter. Shut up. All of that shit. You know, there's weight classes for a reason. All that shit that people say to try to sound smart or like they know something about the sport. We've been past all that shit. All that shit about, the belts and this, you know, it matters. What about the rest of all that shit that niggas talk about when they first start watching the sport? But we've been past all that shit. If you know me, you know I think for myself and I got my own opinion. And I rock with people who got their own opinion. You feel what I'm saying? All of that grown-ass men on here crying and babying and, yo, why you don't like Devin? Shut your bitch ass up. I like all these fighters. It's just some I like watching more than others, nigga. The fuck? So hit that like, hit that subscribe, man. You already know, man. All that crying shit is dead. When Pound for Pound Boxing Talk is on, all of that crying shit that y'all used to is out the window. So y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe now because I know y'all appreciate that for sure. But anyway, I got to just give a... I got to give a round of applause to that nigga Bud Crawford, man. That nigga Terence Crawford, how he whooped on Canelo Saturday and made me money. Oh, my God. I lost my voice in my crib. I couldn't stop hollering like, fuck him up, whoop his ass. I was going berserk in here. Crawford was doing his damn thing. He was doing his thug dizzle. This motherfucking defense was tight. He was inside, outside, mid-range, all that shit that people were saying that he couldn't do. He did it every way, just like Spence, just like how he whooped Spence ass. Every way people say he couldn't win, Crawford went in there and did it all. Turning his man and everything, lifting him, moving him on the ropes. Man, all that shit, bro. So I just gotta give a round of applause. Shout out to Bud Crawford. You know, shout out to Bud Crawford. And I did a post too on my page, Pound for Pound Boxing Talk on Instagram, P4P Boxing Talk. You already know, go hit that follow button. All of this talk about him and Floyd and all this other shit, when in reality, these two niggas ain't no top 5 in my book. I don't care who you talking about. It ain't no top 5 when it comes to this boxing shit. It's Floyd, Joy, Pretty Boy, Floyd, Joy, Money, Mayweather Jr., and it's Terence Bud Crawford, nigga. Dogs. Dogs. Duck, no smoke, fight with broken hands, fight both sides, fight different weight classes, real pound for pound. Feel what I'm saying? No losses, no knockdowns, nigga. None of that. None of that. Ain't no, and the competition, bro. Even if you go to the belts, which all of y'all like to talk about belts so much, like y'all these fucking boxing purists. What about the belt? But they don't remember now. One belt, motherfucker, them big fights was for, when Hetman fought Hearns and fucking Sugar. When Sugar fought this nigga, they don't know about no belt that was on the line. But these boxers, that's why I say, bro, stop listening to these channels that be having y'all confused. If you are a fan of boxing, be a fan of boxing. If you like certain fighters, like them fighters. But don't let people try to tell you what the fuck you need to be worried about or you not a real fan. Shut the hell up, Dick Ronald. These people crazy, bro. And I just be listening. But anyway, it's Terence Crawford Appreciation Day. Feel what I'm saying? I had to just put that out there because, they keep trying to put Crawford against Floyd. Like, oh, do you think you would knock him out? Well, if you and Floyd fought, how would that go? Like, nigga, what he's supposed to say? Oh, yeah, Floyd whooped my ass. Like, they but notice how they don't say, oh, if you and Ali, or if you and all these other dudes, if you and Sugar Ray back in there, who you think? Who they always compare everybody to, nigga? Pretty Boy, Floyd, Joy, Money, Mayweather Jr., the best ever. The real fucking GOAT. These people crazy, man. Like, stop it, dog. It's crazy how the hate keeps going. Like, the most hated, most celebrated, most successful. I mean, it's crazy, bro. But it's good. Like, I look at it and I just be like, damn, another one. Like, damn, they still mad. They still hurt. They still hurting. Like, Crawford, would you beat up Floyd? And then Crawford go up there like, look, nigga, stop asking me that. Floyd is a GOAT. Come on, man. These niggas is crazy. Welcome to Pound for Pound Boxing Talk, where the talk is the realest, man. Hit the like, hit that subscribe. So I gotta do Terence Crawford Appreciation. I've been watching this dude, man, for so long. And I remember all the Spence fans, and shout out to Errol Spence, because I like Errol Spence too. But, I'm just saying Spence fans because it was really his fucking fans. I'm a fan of Errol Spence, but it was like the bulk of his fans was like going crazy before he fought Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is ducking him. He turned it down and fight a sleepy in and all this other shit. He ducking when Terence made the shit about the business. The live Instagram, people dissecting it and making up their own narratives, all this shit. Then the fight gets signed. Woo! The fight's going on. Everybody like, oh shit, this shit real. Then what? Oh, Terence too little. He ain't fight nobody. His resume, this one was old. This one was broken. This one had a toe ache. This one had a stomach ache. This one was sick. This one had a car accident. This one drinks a lot. This one got beat. It's just all this shit. He shouldn't fight him on the outside. I mean, he shouldn't fight him on the inside. He should only fight him on the outside. He got to fight him on the outside because ain't no way he's going to do nothing with him on the inside, That man a machine, the bone collector, the big fish, the bone collector, collecting eye sockets, orbital bones. All this shit they was talking. Oh, he got hurt by Mean Machine. How is he going to do something moving up against all this shit? And then he goes in there and beats this dude's ass like he said something about his mama. He beat his ass like his life depended on him. He was fucking him up. He was whooping his ass. He was beating him down. The whole fight, like not one round. Even the first round. I mean, as soon as the bell rang, first 3 seconds came out. Boom! Stiff jab, motherfucker. Yeah, this ain't that. Had boy looking crazy. I mean, stopped them. The ref said enough is enough. Nigga, I tried to save you. You the money man. You've been down 3 times, twice in one round. I'm trying to fuck, but this is too much. I can't. to the point where this nigga don't even fight no more. It's been 2 years. Fans still mad. Fans are still mad. Oh, you know, he looked like a super soldier. Maybe it was the snack. Earl wasn't the same. All this shit they started saying after. And this is the thing with y'all fickle ass fan. That's why I always listen. Before a fight. When the fight is announced, I'll be like, cool. And I just hear everybody. Oh, you know, I'm worried because of this. So, oh, no, ain't no way it's this because he shouldn't do this because of this. And then after, in hindsight is 2020. Everybody see clear after the shit happened. Oh, well, you know, yeah, we knew that was going to happen. Shut your ass up. You always get people real thoughts before the shit happens. You see their real worries and what they really, oh, shit is going to be cool. All that shit. Same thing with Canelo now. This man moved up so many weight classes and beat this dude, this bigger man. And he's so strong and powerful and all this other shit, so big. And he went in there and whooped on him. So we got, I mean, man, like, ain't no excuse. Like, Canelo, his shape-wise, he looked as fit as I've seen him, and I don't know how long. He looked it like slim, ripped. He ain't look bulky, swollen, little, you know, lax, whatever. He looked it like slim, like shredded, like I'm ready. That motherfucker had a tank top. The tank top had creases in it. You know your shit. You know you shredded when your tank top is like creasing up because it ain't expanded around nothing. You feel what I'm saying? That shit creasing. And it looked like a small one. I'm like, damn, that motherfucker ain't got no stomach. Man, and Canelo looking fast. He landed some shit, but Crawford is just that dude, man. And I don't understand why y'all gotta come up all the time. Y'all gotta come up with excuses. Y'all gotta come up with all type of reasons why he did it, why this dude lost, or why he lit so good. And then now after the fight, now niggas is saying for him to fight Benavidez. It's crazy. But you know what's even crazier though? I've been saying that I think Terence Crawford beat Benavidez. Oh no, how you say that? How you say that? Terence is too little. then it starts all over again, right? Nah, but this time, for real though, like he's really too little. And you know, honestly, I hope Terence Crawford retire. I'm just saying, like, if that fight was to happen, I'm not betting against Bud. I'm sorry. He got too much. I'm not saying he got to go in there and bang it out with him or nothing, but he got too much. If he wanted to, he'd go in there, shoot, not get touched, put some points on him, and do that all 12 rounds. If his defense is on point, I mean, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. But, again, honestly, I hope he retire. I hope Bud retire on top and just let everybody be mad. Like, damn. I wish we get his ass back in the ring like they trying to do with Floyd. Bring your old ass back so somebody could just, if we could just get one loss, we get one loss. They prey on your downfall, bro. Like, people, and you don't know why. Like, I don't know why. Like, even through life, bro, like, you could be doing good and people will just want to see you lose. People will want to see you lose. People just change. People like you one day, then the next day they don't like you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't please everybody. And that's why I like motherfuckers that keep it real, because it's like, damn, feel what I'm saying? Shit was good one day. Now the next day, everybody was loving me when I was coming up, but now I'm doing good or whatever. Now niggas like, oh, but hold up, nigga. That one dude had a toothache, so that don't count. Or people just switch. People like you one day, then they don't like you the next day. You'll be a fool to try to make them consistently try to like you. That's why I be myself. You think these takes, this is why when I go places on these other channels and shit, if it's 100 people in there, 90 of them will be like, fuck it, what are you talking about? But 10 niggas will be like, nah, he's speaking facts. Nah, what's your name, bro? Pound for pound. Yeah. I'll hit that like, nah, we got one. He's speaking facts. Yeah, nigga. I bought that damn crying. Keep it G. Because everything, what I say is not like in malice or not like, oh, like I'm in love with some kind of person, so I gotta, every opposite gotta, like, how y'all be doing? Like, I be wondering, like, do niggas really have real lives? I be hearing some of the shit y'all be like. I'm like, what the fuck? This is grown ass. Nah, but for real though. All right, well, I'll slap you. Like, niggas, oh my God, I was the worst with that Terrence Crawford and Errol Spitz shit. Niggas was about to fight over these dudes who was actually cool. Like, that shit was crazy. But anyway, like I said, people will like you one day, then they don't like you the next day. And you'll be a fool to try to please everybody. You just see it, and all right, but next. What's for you gonna be for you. That's why you hear Crawford saying this is God's plan. You hear Floyd say you can't stop God's plan. He wanted me to be 50-0. He wanted me to whoop all these champions and go all these divisions clean. Crawford, this is God's plan. God put me here. He made all the belts get lost and moved around and me not get the fights and all this shit to happen exactly the way it did. I think Bud should retire. I would love to see Bud retire. Bud don't seem like I'm sure if they offer him crazy amount of money, he'll take it, but he don't really seem like money like driven like that. Of course, everybody's gonna go for that bag, but like Crawford, he seemed like the type to be like, I got enough money. You feel what I'm saying? And just do what he do. Now Floyd is like, nigga, I need all that bread. That's the type of time I'll be on. Like, nigga, what? Oh, what's on that table? Yeah, I need that. Oh, yeah, I need that. You know what I mean? But Crawford, I hope he retired, man. He did it all. He literally did it all. When you talk about never taking a loss, that's already check. Over 30 fights, no loss, check. Over 40 fights, no loss, check. Beat over, I don't know how many champions. Beat over 5-10 champions, check. Multiple weight division champion, check. Undisputed, check. First male boxer to be undisputed 2-weight class, check. In the 4-belt era. First male boxer to be undisputed 3 times in the 4-male belt, check. Beat the biggest name, go up in major divisions and beat the biggest name in box, check. And take all his straps after he's undefeated in his weight class. Like, he just did it all, man. He did it all. He stayed true to himself. He did it his way. That's it. And I love it. And I think, as much as I love to see Bud fight, like as a fan, I would just like, I think his career is just beautiful the way it is. Retire just like that. Go do your little exhibitions. Couple mil here, few mil there. You know what I'm saying? He got real estate. Smart man. You know, he done did it all. You took enough punishments, my dude. You took enough punches to the head, my guy. You did enough training camps, enough sparrings. You punched enough people in the face. You got hit in the face enough. Now it's time to be the great dad that you've been, that we've seen. You know, so salute to Bud Crawford. Salute to Bud Crawford. Gotta appreciate greatness. And guess what? Ain't none in history better. Ooh, but what about Sugar? But what about Sugar? But what about Aaron Brock? But what about that? But what about that? I don't want to hear none of that shit, bro. I got Bud over all them dudes. Pound for pound, same weight. I got Bud over all them motherfuckers. Floyd. I got Floyd over everybody. Ain't no top 5, ain't no top 10. It's money and Bud. Like in the hood, nigga. like in the studio, nigga. It's just what you see in the studio, nigga. All you see is money and Bud. That's the top 2. Fuck all that extra shit. The liquor, all that stuff, all that other stuff come, feel me, later. 2 main ingredients, money and Bud. I'm straight. That's it. So shout out to Bud. So today, you feel me? They got a bunch of interviews going on. I didn't get to see that Omaha celebration, but man, just congratulations to Terrence Crawford for being the greatest boxer to ever live. One of the 2 greatest boxers to ever live, like of all time. He's really TBE. He's really the best ever. And Floyd is the best ever as well. 2 different eras, but 2-headed GOAT. They're the best ever. Floyd and Bud is the best ever in boxing history. Any way you want to look at it. Any way you want to look at it. They the best. Sorry. Cry about it. Anyway, we about to listen to some Bud, man. We about to listen to some Bud. Salute the Bud. This Bud celebration. This shit ain't going over. My man made history. Made me money. Made my mom's money. Made history. And made me lose my voice. Pause. And just took over the sport. Shout out to my man Bud.
Yo, what's good? What's poppin'? What it is, what it ain't. Hey, man, listen.
This is something he did with Cam Newton. I put a piece of this on my page because they was trying to put him, like, bait him in a question about Floyd, and he just totally answered that shit like a boss, like a real motherfucker. You know, as Bud do. Of course, top 2 boxer. I mean, he's just the best boxer all around. You feel what I'm saying? So, but yeah, this is on 4th and 1 with Cam and some other dude. I don't know his co-host, whatever his name is. But salute to y'all for this interview, and salute to Bud especially. So we gonna listen to my man Bud.
I would typically hit you with all the antics and strength.
All right, shut up. There go my man Bud.
31 knockouts, and he has made history, all right? Being the first undisputed champion in 2 different weight classes.
3 weight classes. This nigga. First undisputed nigga in 2 weight classes where he just beat the...
Terence, Bud, Crawford, welcome to 4th and 1, my man. The champ is here. You know what I'm saying? The champ is here. Yes, sir. 3
weight classes, though.
3 weight classes. My bad. Look, tell Google it's not my fault. It's Google. 3 weight classes as an undisputed champion, bro. Hey, don't hurt me, brother. Don't hurt me, bro. He can fight. Yeah. Hey, my first question is this, Bud. Did the check clear?
Did the check clear? Yeah, it cleared.
Oh, let me put the link in the chat.
Right, so from the fans' perspective, not to get all into the logistics.
Everybody's welcome. Link is in the chat.
From my standpoint, as an athlete, Tuesdays was our day. Coming off of every single fight that you've had, obviously you never took a loss. And with this magnitude of a fight, when typically does the money clear? Is it 30 days? Is it net 7? Is it the next day? What does that look like?
Before I fight, money is already there.
Wow. So even like, but
he said the shit is in the account before he fight.
Like, you get extra on top of that.
Nah, it just depends. You know what I mean? Like some people get win bonuses. You know what I mean, for certain fights. Like it was a knockout bonus for $1 million for our fight. You know, but it wasn't no knockout in that fight, so it's not a win bonus.
So for me, there was a lot of reports as, you know, leading up into the fight. What CANELO took, what you took. Who comes up with these type of structures? And it was evident that you wanted this fight. Right? When you see certain reports and they're not true, or you see certain reports and they are true and it's leaked, talk to us about how that is.
That nigga got big ass hands. Nigga Bud got big ass hands.
You know, I really don't get all up into it for the most part. You know, especially because 99% of, you know, what the media and what people is talking about and putting out there ain't true.
Yeah.
You know, and that is true. You know, you kind of shake your head like, how do you know that?
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, if it's true, you can't argue the truth. You just be like, I didn't know that. And then you start looking around like, who the fuck didn't say that?
Yeah. Bro, I think the thing, Netflix did an unbelievable job, you know, with the lead up. And I'm always intrigued about going behind the scenes. You know, what they did for the 2-part documentary showed you in a light that it was like, okay, cool. But what was the most disrespectful thing in your mental as this fight was happening?
When people said that he was gonna knock me out in like 3 rounds, and I was too small. You know, I looked at that as disrespectful. You know what I mean? Because like I never been dropped, never been, you know what I mean, knocked out before. So what makes you think, you know, that I was gonna get knocked out, you know, Saturday? You know, I think people was disrespecting and discrediting my skills and my skill set, you know, just because Canelo is an all-time great. But like I said before, he had to call Terence Crawford.
But
that's right. That's right, bud.
I think when you're in that mode of fighting, combat sports, right? I remember you talking about Earl Spence, and you was like, "That's all you got." Like when he hit you, you know what I'm saying? It was like boom.
All that buffness for no
in this
reason.
game, in this fight, that you said, "Oh, he can't hurt me."
For sure. I think it was like literally no lie. It was probably like the second round, second round.
What?
You know what I mean? I was like, he don't punch as hard as everybody say, you know, but you still gotta be cautious because, you know what I mean, as a professional and him being, you know, around for as long as he's been around, I'm in my mind, I'm like, yeah, he's trying to play, make me fall asleep. Yeah, he trying to hit me with these punches that's not too hard, and then come, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I can take that, and then he come with a hard shot, boom, gotcha.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was definitely aware and cautious, and you know what I mean, just fighting my fight. You know?
So when you talk about like fighting your fight, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's right, bud.
Yeah, and I was just saying, once the fight settled in, then it was just, you know, nothing he can do then.
But that's to my point. You said nothing he can do then, and obviously you got that dog in you, you know. But when in the fight, and you said the second round he's hit you, and you're like, hey, it's not like what I thought it was gonna be. But when did you realize?
They talk
like,
all that shit about power.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm in control of this fight.
I was in control from round one.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
in control from round one, nigga.
The first, you know, four rounds.
Yeah.
You know, so you know, I was already in control. You know, I believe I would have gave him the fifth round because he came back strong. But then
I ain't give his ass no round.
He was stronger in the sixth round.
I think from a fan's perspective,
I ain't give his ass no round.
Watching a fight unravel.
No, I don't know what y'all talking about, all this close shit and all this. Oh, after 6, I had it even. 3-3. I didn't get that motherfucker no rounds, bro. I ain't even no rounds. I could have gave him 1 round. Could have gave him 2 rounds. Could have. But Bud won every round, bro. That shit was a sweep. That shit was just like Floyd. 12 zip. All of that shit y'all talking. You know, I had it like the judge had it. You know, I had it close. You had it close. So you had it like them judges had it. Oh, well, the judges kind of cheated. Well, you had the same shit. Like, they had it. What the fuck you mean? Said, Joe Breezy. He said, what he say? Shout out Joe Breezy. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. It's pound for pound boxing talk. The realest on the tube. Nah, that's cap. The fight was closer than people were leading on. Hell no. What rounds did you give Canelo? And why? Hell no. The fight was closer than people were leading on? Well, shit. Like I said, I had it 12 zip. So if it was closer than that, then yeah, you're right. It might have been a 10-2. You're right. It might have been a 10-2. He might have 10-2'd him. Did he 10-2 him? I think he 10-2'd him. He 10-2'd him. He tended to him. He 10-2'd him. He 10-2'd him. You know what I'm saying? You right. It was more like 11-1. Did he triple one them? Did he trip ones? You right. He probably tripped ones. It was probably like 11-1. So it wasn't a clean sweep. You right, Joe Breezy. Hit that subscribe, my dude. You right. And the link is in the chat too, my dude. You right. It probably wasn't a clean sweep. It's probably 11-1. It was probably trip ones. You feel me? Bud had 11. He won 1. Or maybe he 10-2'd him. What he say? He say, yeah. That's not accurate, bro. I had it 9-3. Worst I can hear is 8-4. Well, you had it 9-3. I mean, you get so yeah. So he 9-trade him. For me, I had it 12 up. I had it 12-0. But you found 3 rounds to give Canelo. Either way, I don't know what 3 rounds that was. They definitely wasn't after the 6. Definitely wasn't after the 6. You gave him some early rounds, I guess. Cleveland Grant Salute to you. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, bro. It's pound for pound boxing talk, the realest boxing talk on a tube. We don't do no damn crying. Feel what I'm saying? Crawford, Cleveland Brand said Crawford 10-2. That's what I said. He 10-2'd him. So Joe Breezy, right? It wasn't a clean sweep, like I said, because I had it a clean fucking sweep. I mean, when you talk about a lot of people, and it's crazy, a lot of people don't even know how to score boxing. Do you know there's a scoring criteria on how to score around? You feel what I'm saying? If I ask people like, how do you score around? They'd be like, well, you know, he landed more punches than no, bro. That's fucking 4. Bro, there's more than 3 ways to score around, bro. So it's like when you looking at it, it's like you gotta pay attention to all of it. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta pay attention to all of it. Who landed? Who controlling the ring? Who defense is better? Who's effective aggression? Who's landing a cleaner punch? I mean, it's so much. So when you look at it, it's like, okay, one person landed what looked like the bigger shots. He landed 2 of the bigger shots. What the other guy do? Oh, the other guy landed some clean shots too. But guess what? That other guy also had beautiful defense. Ooh, that's extra. That's extra. Ooh, he was controlling. Ooh, yeah, it looked like he was effective aggression. Oh, his shit wasn't effective, but his shit was. You feel what I'm saying? So I went Cleveland. I see. So you gave him 2 rounds too. So they had to be early. Like I said, Joe Breezy said 10-2 fair, but it wasn't a clean sweep. Canelo did have moments. It's just the rounds that he did win. It was barely, but Bud's rounds were clear cut. Nah, you know what? I think there was some rounds that Canelo almost had, and I was like, oh yeah, this looked like it's Canelo round. But then Bud will like take it over. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, I had to get out the Bud. He said, oh, Jay Breezy in here. What's up, bro? He said early the round. Well, you here. You can talk. He said
What's going on, brother? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you clear, bro. What's
Hey
good?
man, shouts out to you, man. I see your page is just starting out, man. I like to get to them early. So by the time you got your 100,000 subscribers, I can say I was a day one. You know what I mean?
You
So salute to you, brother. Keep up the good work.
all right.
But yeah, I think that fight was a little bit closer because if you just listened, if you don't watch the fight and you just watch the internet and you listen to people talk about it, you would have sworn that it was a 12-0 fight. And I don't believe that it was a 12-0 fight. I was actually typing that the round that Canelo headbutted Bud, and I thought he was ready to go down, maybe even go out. But once that headbutted happened,
Oh,
Canelo won the rest of that round. Clearly won the rest of that round. It's just a matter of do you take the work that Bud did early over the work that Canelo did late? I still took the work that Bud did early. So like I said, I thought he was ready to go down.
I gotta rewatch.
But
I can't wait till they re-upload this shit, bro. I want to rewatch.
I think it's up. I think it's up on Netflix now, ain't it?
It is? Nah.
Maybe I could be bugging, but I could have sworn my man just told me the other day. He told me actually on Thursday, I want to say that it was up.
Oh, I'm gonna check because I still got Netflix because of that fight. But I gotta because to be honest, bro, I felt like they was giving like listening to the commentators. I feel like they was giving Canelo like some extra credit with shit where Bud was catching.
Yeah, Max Kellerman was the culprit of that, right? And Max Kellerman, as knowledgeable as he is about boxing, he's not great color commentary. Because a part of what makes those guys great is that you can't seem like you bias to one side. I've always watched prize fights with no sound because I don't want the commentators and I don't want the crowd to sway me to thinking I'm watching something that I ain't watching. You know what I'm saying? So when I scored the fight, I don't have my scorecard with me. I'm actually at work right now, but I had through like 7 or 8. I want to say I had Bud up by maybe a round or 2.
What? Wait, how
but
did that happen though? There ain't no way you had that because you said
like you said, there's criteria to scoring. There's criteria to scoring fights. The criteria to scoring fights is effective punching. Well, excuse me, clean punching, effective aggression, ring generalship, and defense. Those are the 4 criteria to score a fight.
But I'm trying to understand because you had it non-trade. You had it 9-3. So I'm trying to
understand. So I like I said, after about round 8, 7, 8. I had Bud maybe up by like maybe 2 rounds, maybe 3, but I have Bud the champion 9, 10, 11, 12. I have Bud winning all those rounds. So I didn't have Canelo winning any of the last 4.
Yeah, because I'm like it couldn't. So you gave Canelo early rounds.
I gave him early rounds because look,
Yeah, because
Ty, but with boxing to me is the same as baseball. There's a saying in baseball. It's called "tie goes to the runner." If you're the champion and neither one of you guys do anything substantial, I'm always going to lean champion. I'm always going to lean champion.
you
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 can't take you can't take somebody's belt off of them by pity patting them to death.
yeah, you that saying where they be like, you got to take it from the champion. That's what you
You
talking
got it.
about.
And he did clear. Like, it's no debate on who won this fight. It's no debate who was the stronger man. It was no debate who was the bigger, better technical man. It's just this fight was a little bit closer than what people will lead on. That's all I'm saying. Canelo's not done as a fighter. He just didn't make no adjustments. He doesn't throw a jab. You're
But
never going to beat.
yeah.
Go ahead, bro. My bad.
No, go ahead. You cooking. Go ahead.
The type of fighters that have always troubled Bud are not textbook fighters. When I say textbook fighters, I mean if you watch these guys fight or you watch them shadow box, their highlights. It's all textbook stuff. These guys are always got good balance. They're never made a fool out of, so to say. The guys that have given him problems. Take a look at it. Mean Machine gave him a
Yeah,
problem.
like,
What's the kid's name? Israel Madrimov gave him problems.
oh my God, him
Sean,
freaking
Sean,
1,000 feints,
Sean Porter gave him problems.
fainting.
Yuri Yurkis Gamboa gave him problems. What do all those guys have in common? Those are all athletic, twitchy fighters who don't do everything by the textbook. Now you look at him against fight. Now look at his fights versus textbook fighters. Errol Spence, Canelo Alvarez, Amir Khan, Kell Brook. These guys are textbook fighters. They do everything properly. You just got to catch them in a mistake. Those guys never do good against Bud Crawford. The dudes that give him problems are the athletic guys who got twitchy jumping. They can jump in and land power and jump back out. Gamboa hurt him. Mean Machine dropped him. Mazardov landed the right hand over and over. Sean Porter was up on all the cards until the knockout happened. That's the style that gives him problems. These dudes won't give him problems.
That was a close fight with him and Porter. I remember watching that, and at the time, I'm a Bud fan, but I was going for Porter because I knew Porter was going to retire soon, and I was like, I would like to see Porter be the one to give Bud a loss, whatever. But I was like a fan.
Well, that's why Porter lost that fight, because Porter had one foot in and 1 foot out the game. If the Sean Porter that fought Errol Spence fought Bud that night, Bud was going to lose.
Nah. I think that was the best Porter because he looked quicker on his feet. He was more patient. I was like, oh, Sean.
Yeah, we seen Sean Porter differently. I seen that he was clearly diminished. And like I said, all fight week, all the training camp, he was talking about retirement. If a guy's talking about retirement, you're not going to get the best performance of him because he's not fully checked in. He's not fully engaged.
With the Canelo fight on the early rounds, that's why I say after the 6, for sure, everything went to Bud. For even the early rounds, to me, I'm like, because I'm looking at all the ways, and like I say, there's people, whatever you like more, that's what you count more towards the points. But me, I'm looking at everything. If he's landing clean punches and he's landing clean punches, but he got better D and he looked like he can choke, he got that. Oh, but he landed clean punches too. Yeah, but you ain't see how much shots this motherfucker done caught in and out and countering and all that shit. That's his round. And the consistent jab, Crawford was always like this: pop, up top. Canelo
well, this fight, I didn't the whole athletic fighter thing that I just told you about. I didn't see it until the fight was about midway through. But the thing with that I said before this fight, this really was a 50-50 fight for me, and I did leave Canelo purely based on the size. But the thing that I said going into this fight, I said this is the greatest catch and shoot fighter I've ever seen, being Bud Crawford, versus the active best counterpuncher in the game. Something's gonna have to get those
you
two
on Bluetooth?
together.
You on Bluetooth?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's starting to sound like you underwater.
My fault. Is it better now?
Yeah, it's a little better now. It was like, but
it's the server. The server's problem. It's not. That's probably.
Yeah,
but
I can make out some of what you're saying. Go ahead.
But it's the greatest catch and shoot fighter versus the current best counterpuncher. Both guys that initiate offense, and I didn't think the way that Bud always hurt Errol Spence was that he let Errol shoot first and then shoot after. I didn't think that was a smart plan for him to do early versus Canelo because you want Canelo to drink a little bit of that gas tank first, take a little bit of steam off those punches first. And I couldn't have been more wrong. I honestly think if he would have started doing what he did in the later rounds earlier, he could have stopped him. Canelo's going to have a round or two.
Saying I was tweaking for saying that Bud could stop this motherfucker. I'm telling you, they're like, bro, nah, you gassed up on Spence. I'm like, bro. They're like, yo, but and you know they always make this is the thing about y'all boxing fan. Y'all always bring up, well, if Evizian could do this, or Cavalas could do this, or if Triple G couldn't hurt Canelo, how you think Bud gonna hurt him when Triple G punch hard? I understand all that, but you talking about an accurate shot. This motherfucker just snipe throwing combo. I'm like, bro, and then what happened? Throughout later on in them fucking round, you get that shit one more round. Oh my, you could see it coming. It didn't look so crazy towards the end of the fight. Before the fight, he's like, bro, he can't stop Canelo. What you talking about? As the fight went on, that shit looked more and more realistic. Like, damn, this motherfucker.
But before the fight, before the fight happened, who's going off of who has more solid ground to stand on? That statement. You or them? I think they do. He's fought bigger guys. He's fought bigger guys than him who can't back harder, and he's never been down. And the smaller guys moving up two weight divisions to fight him. Even though Bud is a puncher and he's smoking shit, I think it's an educated guess to say that Bud can beat him, but Bud can't stop him.
It's educated, but it's like surface level. Like, this is the thing. Like, what you saying is facts. Like, yeah, it's a good argument, you know, because he fought bigger dudes that hit harder. And how could you think this other dude? But what I'm seeing is a person that will excuse me. I never seen Canelo like timed in between some shit and multiple times. Like you said, the best counterpunch. That's
you know what? I remember my scorecard.
I was like, yo, I stop, bro.
And after the last, for surely it was round 4. I gave Canelo round 4. Bud started off the round putting paws all on him. It for sure was round 5. He met him right in the middle of the ring and just started putting thunder on him. And at that moment, I realized he could knock this dude out. I didn't think that it could happen before the fight. I had to. It was I got an underhook on Canelo.
Yeah.
Lifted him out when he did. It was the time where Canelo had lifted that, and kind of he was frustrated because he kind of had the ring, but they got into a clinch right after that, and Bud put an underhook under his ass and moved him, moved him around like he was a little fucking kid. At that moment, I realized Bud was stronger, and then after start around 5, I realized that Bud could knock him out. But before the fight, you couldn't have convinced me. It had the biggest odds. That was the longest odds of any outcome of this fight was the Terence Crawford knockout. Even more so than the draw. The biggest odds was the Terence Crawford knockout. I got it. Don't worry about it.
Bro, and I'm not saying this to be like, yo, like I'm some Messiah type. I'm just saying this for the fans that's watching. Don't just go with what everybody say. If you see something and you be like, nah, I think this dude got the power, the speed, and the timing to really put them shits on him, and really, because Canelo throw 1-2 big shots and all that shit, and how Crawford, like, I saw, and I'm like, nah, bro, he could do it. They're like, bro, how you think that? And even the stronger shit that you just mentioned, another thing, Canelo been up there for so long, how you think? And again, it makes sense because, yeah, he's been up there and all, but I'm like, how do y'all know that? Like, you said the same shit about Spence, and he went in there and get off of me, move on the road.
I never subscribed. I know when you saying you guys, I know you're making a general. You're not saying I got you. The thing with Spence was that Spence was a compromised fighter. I knew that he was going to get crushed. There's no way that you're going to have a car wreck. You got fake teeth and screws in your mouth. You got a detached eye retina and spark. Then you had cataract surgery. You got a torn up face. There's no way Bud punching like a motherfucker. There's no way you're going to put that compromised of a face in front of my man and think that he's going to stand up.
But Breeze, JB, was you saying this before the fight happened though?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm in it. Look, I'm in it. I'm in it.
Do that shit after the fight, but before the fight, they'd be like, he has no chance on the inside. Oh, He's not gonna be a
No,
strong.
I highlighted to. I'm in a debate. I'm in a boxing. I'm in a boxing debate series, and I highlighted to a couple of dudes in that series
Yeah.
that he was spitting out his mouthpiece versus Danny Garcia and Ugas before that because he wasn't adjusted to the teeth yet.
Mhm.
And when you start taking out bones, that's what teeth are. Bone, you start taking out bone and parts of your jaw, that fucks with the integrity of your face. So your punch resistance is going to go down. Errol will hang his hat. Errol was never a defensive wizard. He don't move his fucking head. That's another thing you're gonna have to do to be able to beat Terence Crawford. You got to move your head. Errol don't move his head, and really, let's call it what it is. He fights like a souped up Mexican. Errol does. He goes inside, head down, pushing forward, no head movement, all pressure, all body shots, and let's slug it out. That shit is cool, but when you get something slick in front of you, that's gonna bust your fucking pattern. And that's exactly what happened. I never thought that he stood a chance, even before the accident. I never thought he stood. I thought Keith Thurman was the best person to fight Errol Spence because once again,
I
he's an athletic, awkward fighter who can crack.
said Thurman would beat Spence. They said, bro, he ducked him. You don't know what you talking about. I'm like, bro, I think he could beat Spence, bro.
No, I don't. No, I don't think
like,
I don't think he'll beat Spence, but I don't. I think I has a better shot versus Bud though because his awkwardness.
Oh, you think Keith Thurman stands a better shot with Bud than Spence did?
Yeah, I think Spence beats Thurman, but it's not as easy as everybody does think. But I think that Keith Thurman was the guy. Although the Danny Garcia, John Porter, Errol Spence, you know what I'm saying? And Bud. Out of those four, I always thought that Keith Thurman stood the best shot. But during Bud's rise, that's when Keith Thurman was inactive, so everybody forgot about it.
Yeah, Keith Thurman to me is the most complete. I mean, under Bud, Keith
I
Thurman's
think Thurman's going to knock out Fundora too.
I got Thurman over Fundora. Let's go one time, back again for another time. I know it's been a long time, but it's your time, my dude. One time back.
He's blown up on his shots. That doesn't say I'm here for 12 rounds. I think he's blown up on his shots early because Fundora is to be hit and Thurman still can punch. I think that's his only shot because if you let that boy, that's 6'7", 150 pound to get ahead of steam, start working that jab, it can be real bad for Keith Thurman. If this fight is past 8 rounds, I think Keith Thurman is getting stopped bad, like retirement type of stops.
Damn, you think Thurman gets stopped? Yo, it's a possibility because that motherfucker.
No, I'm taking Thurman to win. But I think if he don't win, if Thurman is on his feet rounds, it's gonna start getting bad. I don't think Fundora got too much pressure in that jab.
Yeah, Fundora. I rock with Fundora. Who we got? Crushing Life. I never seen you in here, bro. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. It's pound for pound boxing talk, the realest on the tube. You already know what to do. We don't do none of that crying. You know, why you don't like my fighter? None of that bull job. You on the realest boxing channel for sure, my dude. It's that real boxing talk. Hit that like, my nigga. He said, Crushing Life. Crawford last 20 fights have all been title fights. Ooh, he coming with the stats for y'all. Is that a Fendi fact? Somebody verify that. On Pound for Pound Boxing Talk, we do the facts. He said the 20 fights have all been title fights, 20-0. No boxer in history has ever done that. Crawford the GOAT, that's a Fendi fact. Ain't no top 5. It's Money and Bud, like in the studio, nigga. It's Floyd and Bud and Terence Crawford. That's it. I don't care about nothing else y'all talking about. If it ain't about Pretty Boy Floyd, Joy Money Mayweather Jr., or Terence Bud Crawford, the illest nigga in Nebraska, they beat them all. And that first part you said, I believe that. That second part, though, I don't believe that only because I think Floyd had more. I think Floyd had, because 50-0, I think Floyd got his title. His 19th fight. He had 19 fights in 2 years. Floyd had 19 fights in 2 years, and then he fought Gennaro Hernandez. And then after that, if I'm not mistaken, all the other fights after that has either been title defenses or he was snatching some shit from somebody. But that, I'm not saying that to take away, but I'm just saying I think it's Floyd, and then it might be, if what you're saying is true there, that he might be the second after Floyd. Because I know for like Floyd, all his other shits have been like title defenses, or he was snatching somebody's shit. Or matter of fact, no, you probably right. Cause when Floyd fought Shane, that wasn't when Floyd fought Shane, that wasn't for a belt. Cause I remember he told Shane, I'm gonna beat your ass and you can keep your belt. So yeah, you might be right. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. Yeah, 20 fight in a row, yeah, consecutive. Yeah, you might be right. Cause I remember, when Floyd fought Shane, that one wasn't for that one. He was like, fuck that, like keep your championship. Damn, that's crazy. Salute to Terrence Bud Crawford. Salute to Terrence Bud Crawford. Continuing to make history. Continuing to make history and prove my point. 20 title fights in a row. You know what that means? Like Cat Williams said, that means consecutively. You know what 20 fights consecutively means? That means one right after the motherfucking another. Champion, whooping ass and taking names and stepping on shit. That's Bud Crawford. Money and Bud. That's it. Ain't no top 5. It's just top 2. Money and Bud. That's it. When it come to boxing, I don't want to hear nothing if it don't got to do with no money, and I don't want to hear nothing if it ain't got to do with Bud. That's it, man. Sugar, keep the fucking sugar. Sorry, man. Shout out to the legends, man. I always like the legends. I just like that conversation because everybody keep talking about it. To me, it's really nothing better than Money and Bud. Y'all can have the sugar. Shout out to sugar. All the sugars. Feel what I'm saying? But when you talking about the top of this top shit, it's Money and Bud, man. It's Money and Bud. That's it. Money and Bud. Money and Bud. I'm about to get on a shirt with 2 boxes, a two-headed goat. One with money and a stack on it, and Bud with a nice leaf on it. With like a fishing hook or some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Man, salute to that man. Salute to that man. History. My voice is still recovering from that fucking fight, man. I really like this shit, bro. How can you be mad? How can you hate on a man like that, bro? The link is in the chat. Y'all want to jump up. How can you hate on a man like that? This dude is breaking records, whooping at, even if he beats your favorite fighter, you should be happy like, damn, he put the beats on that man. I used to like Kell Brook a lot, and he just stopped his ass less than 5 rounds. Damn, who is that? Now, I like him. He could fucking fight. But nah, you know what y'all do? Y'all be on here crying, making narratives, nah, bro. Because if you remember, 2 years before that, he had that bike rag, right? And then they fucking, you know what they gave him? They gave him the Michael Jordan pizza, man. He had a tummy ache, dog. So how you gonna say he beat him up when? Nah, you good, Joe Breezy. You good, bro. Yeah, I heard it was like bubbly. It was like, blah, 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 blah. I was trying to let you cook for me, because you can make out what you were saying a little bit. But you always welcome back, bro. Cleveland Grant said, Bud beat him like Spence. Nah. I ain't gonna do Canelo like that. All honestly, bro. At first, you know what's crazy at first? When we used to talk about fights like this, I used to do a lot of the comparisons where we'll be like, oh, how's this gonna go? I'll be like, yo, I think this is gonna go like Mayweather Gotti. That was the standing point on, yo, this motherfucker got his ass whooped and stopped, and he ain't get touched. Mayweather Gotti. Everything was Mayweather Gotti. After 2023, the Jordan year of Crawford and Spence, that shit reached a new level of, nah, I'm going to do you like Bud did Spence. Now, Canelo did get beat. In my book, it was clean sweep. All 12 rounds, I got a case on why Bud won all them shit, especially after the 6. After 6 is not even a question because he stamped all them shit. But even before, some people say the 5th. That's really the one that I hear people going around with a lot, is the 5th. Joe Breezy said he had the 3rd, 4th, and then the 5th. You know, he had a non-tray. He had a non-3. Some people 10-2'd him. Cleveland Brown said, nah, 10-2'd him. Some people had it 1-1s, like, nah, 11-1. Me, I had a clean sweep. I'm like, who else should have had a clean sweep? Somebody else. I was watching some interview and somebody else was like, I don't know why niggas talking like this. That shit was clean. I forgot who it was, but a few people had it like me, like, yo, clean sweep. Like, even the closer ones edged the bud. But my point is, after the 6, there was nothing close. So it was like already in the bank 6. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, when you say he did him like Spence, he did. I got him again 12-0. But I can't say he did him like Spence because what he did to Spence was like, that shit was pent up energy for 12 years. When I beat you, they're going to say you was too slow. They're going to say he stayed at 147 too long. He going to say he wasn't the same fighter. The car accident, all that shit came to fruition. All that shit came to fruition. But I can't say he did Canelo like Spence because what he was doing to Spence was like, that shit got to the point where I'm like, yo, this shit ain't even fun no more. I'm like, he's going to hurt this man. I'm like, I like Spence. Chill, but hold up, nigga. Pardon me. I'm getting past some shit from last week. And my throat is still a little gone from the fight. But I'm like, hold up, motherfucker. We won the fight. All right, we got it. We win him. Take it easy on this nigga. Because he was just, I mean, the jab was like fucking, nigga, like, this is for what? You said I'm what? Ducking? Motherfuckers. All these years of free, wrong side of the street, nigga. Like, he was just going in. Body shots, moving him. I mean, the double hook, flying his ass across the ring, knocking him out with a jab, nigga. 2-1, nigga, sit down. Off the rip. Not even 6 minutes in the fight. Like, that wasn't like Spence, bro. I get what you're saying. Like, he beat him clean, but that shit was not like Spence. I've never seen nothing like that, bro. A fight of that height. I mean, you probably seen some people get beat up bad like that. This motherfucker got beat, but I mean names like that. And then when they get, it's a 50-50 fighter to say, and then they get in there and he just boom, 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 and then stop. Like, nah, ain't nothing compared to that fight. That shit is forever going. Spence ain't even, he just now getting in the ring, bro. I just seen a video of this thing like last week. Like, finally, like, getting his shit back together. Shout out to him. I'm glad he good. But that ass whooping was redonkulous, bro. But anyway, yeah. Joe Breezy said Mayweather got it, still better beat down. Ali versus Cleveland Williams or James Toney versus Iron Barker. These are the 3 worst beatdowns ever. Bud versus Spence don't register in the words. Beatdown what? You are tweaking. That is the biggest beatdown. Mayweather Gotti. Okay, Mayweather Gotti. Anybody who know me know, like I said, it's money and Bud. Money and Bud. Before Bud, it was just straight money. It was straight cash. Feel what I'm saying? Straight money. And we pretty with the shit first. When we pretty, it's ugly. When we money, we shining. You feel what I'm saying? So it was just straight money, but now it's money and Bud. So anybody that know me knows straight money. Mayweather Gotti. That was the highest of the high. Even in that fight, beautiful, beat down, nasty. You hear all of Atlantic City, oh my God, every time Floyd just, motherfucker, thunder, this is lightning, feel what I'm saying? Whooping his ass. Even within that ass whooping, Floyd dropped Gotti. He dropped Gotti, hit him with a clean up, boom, sit down. After that, it was whooping. Corner said, nah, we ain't doing this. No Mostem. You're good, son. This is a wrap. That's why that one is at the high. But when Bud fought Spence, bro, that shit was the same way. I think the first knockdown happened the same round, second round. Crawford hit him with the jab. Boom, sit down. Oh, shit. Everybody like, oh, shit. This is the first time Spence been put on his pockets. What the fuck? Niggas like, yeah. All the Bud fans is like, yeah. All that too big shit y'all was talking, put him down. And then throughout 9 rounds, bro, he was just whooping that ass. And then he put him down 2 more times, and then twice in 1 round. Bro, ain't that ass whooping, ain't, to me, bro, I wish I could do a poll in here. I could do a poll. but I'll get better with it. I've never seen an ass whooping like Bud versus Spence, bro. Ever in history. Like, at that level, bro. And he was just everything. He didn't win a round. Spence didn't win a round, and he got dropped 3 times and then stopped in the 9th before the championships round. We didn't even get to the championship shit yet. Like, in his face and shit. What do you think about Bud? What'd you say? Like, bro, it was bad. It was bad. Like, that ass whooping was like terrible. Like, that was a real beatdown. I never seen a beatdown like that, bro. Bud versus Spence is a beatdown, but it's not top 10 ever, let alone the best ever. Bro, you a tweaker. He said, go watch Iran Barkley versus James Toney. All right. But even James Toney's a legend. Iran Barkley is a legend. But, bro, we're talking about Terence Bud Crawford and Errol Spence, the bone collector. He's going to take his orbital bone. He's a machine. He's a workhorse. He's just stopping him. Undefeated. 2 niggas that don't even know what a loss smell like. They don't even know what the shit smell like. Undefeated. Stopping shit. Both of them. Bud stopping everything since he got there. They said this nigga was too little since he got to that weight class. Ran through all the champions. The nigga that beat Pacquiao. The nigga that fought Triple G. He running through all of them. Stopping them. Stop. Niggas that never been stopped. Stopping them. Spence is over there taking shit. He ain't stop everybody, but he whooping niggas, beating on them bad. Damn near about to stop them. Pummeling them. Breaking their eye sockets. All type of shit. Undefeated niggas for undisputed, bro. And then they get in there and then not win a fucking round and then just get pummeled on. That shit was, I don't know, bro. Like, you got it, bro. You got it. You think Bud is the GOAT? That's what it sounds. Hell yeah! Who better? Who's better than Bud? Who's better than Bud? Like I said, ain't no top 5. It's only top 2. Money and Bud. You know what we do. This shit like a studio. This shit like a hip-hop studio session, nigga. It's Money and Bud in this motherfucker. TBE, Floyd Money Mayweather, and Terence Bud Crawford. Any way you want to look at it, never lost, never been down, all the belts, weight classes, pound for pound, most champions. My man came in here with the facts. Who came in there? Clarence. The most in history, 20 consecutive title fights, 20-0, jumping up in weight, whooping ass. Bruh, ain't none better. All of that, old school. Yo, did you go to my page on Pound for Pound Boxing Talk? I seen a interview with Blair the Flair. I'm glad somebody said this shit. Because we always give respect to the legends, right? The ones before, right? And hold on real quick. My mom's calling me. It's her birthday. What's up, Mom?
They put their Spanish hats and shit. And they're like, in the concert talking about, I'm getting dressed up in my living room.
Oh, because of the Bad Bunny shit?
It's starting now.
The Bad Bunny
yeah,
thing?
Yeah, it's on now. It's coming on right now. Look.
Oh, all right.
Put it on. Make sure you got it.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out in a minute.
Put it on.
I am.
Check it out and put it on now. On Prime. Make sure you got it.
I am. You know.
It's showing. Look, they showing. It's gonna be like a whole production. See? They show the a goat already.
Oh,
it's
okay.
A whole production.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Go ahead, do your thing. I'm gonna check it out.
Bye.
All right, love you. Yeah, that's that Bad Bunny shit. Shout out to all my Boricua. Shout out to all my people out there. But yeah, what was I saying? Any way you look at it, never lost. First, people, I don't even put emphasis on the losing shit, right? But that's just surface level, right? That's just like how you said, like, oh, but if he went up that weight class, you know, it's a valid point to think that if they didn't stop him, how can somebody else do it at a lower? You feel what I'm saying? If nobody whooped him, how can I say somebody gonna whoop him? You can't. You can't. Especially when they fighting champions at all these different fucking weight classes. Undefeated, bruh. And then which way you want to go? You want to talk about the belts or not? You don't want to talk about the belt. You don't make me put up a picture of Floyd there with all his shit spread out like this. Or don't let me put up Bud there with all his fucking 3-division undisputed in a 4-belt era, not even counting the other 2 divisions he was fucking championing, bruh. Ain't no, and then the styles, ooh, the skill, ooh, I can't bet against him. But you know what? If Hagler fought one, you could have bet against Hearns. You could have bet against Hagler because them motherfuckers got beat by great fighters. But there's a way to beat them. There's a way to do it. Ain't no way proven to do it with Bud and Money. You can't beat Money and you can't beat Bud. Money and Bud. I got to get that shit on the shirt. That's it. Fuck a top 5, fuck a top 10. It's Money and Bud. That's it. Bud is the GOAT. What he did, bruh. Prime Ray Leonard beats both. Prime Ray Leonard ain't even beat all the niggas he fucked. Oh my God. Oh my God. I be having so much fun talking boxing. Nah, shout out to you though, Joe Breezy. You know, it's all love, bro. I be laughing and shit because like niggas really be like crying about this shit sometimes. It just be funny to me thinking about like how niggas like, no, fuck you. Breezy, you wrong. Fuck Sugar. like niggas really be going hard. But now Prime Ray Leonard was a beast. But I'm saying, even like, what do you call Prime Ray Leonard? Like a span of 2-3 years? Like what? Like Prime Ray Leonard lost. Like Prime Ray Leonard had a fucking close fight with Floyd Sr. And Floyd Sr. was shot, buckshot still in his leg. And he had a close fight with him. Until he got Floyd Sr. up out of there. But I'm saying, bro, I get what you're saying. And styles make fights. But when you talking about dudes that consistently went to this weight class, that weight class, that weight class, that weight class, that weight class, and fought champion, 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 boop, boop, champion, champion, and never even touched the canvas. They not fucking with Money and Bud, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Telling you. But shout out to them, though. Shout out to Tommy the Hitman Hearns. Shout out to the Warrior, Hagler. Shout out to Ray Leonard, Ray Robinson. Fucking Shane all the sugars. Shout out to all the sugars. I fuck with the sugar now. You know, I like me the sugars. But at this point, I'm grown, baby. Fuck a sugar. When I first got into boxing, I'm like, oh shit, yeah. There's the baddest man. Oh shit, yeah. There's the sugars. I'm grown in this boxing shit now, baby. If it ain't about Money and Bud, I don't give a fuzz. Yo, nah. Oh man, salute to Terrence Bud Crawford, man. Salute to Terrence Bud Crawford, man. Making history. Nobody beats Bud, bro. I'm sorry. Same weight, bro. I don't care if you say Tyson, bro. If Terrence Crawford was a heavyweight fighter, and that's why I like the pound for pound shit, because it literally means, and even Muhammad Ali said this shit when he was talking about Sugar Ray Robinson. He said he felt like Sugar Ray Robinson was better than him. They said, wow. He said, because when I think pound for pound, I think of if that person was in that same weight class with that same style, how would they do? And he was like, yo, if Sugar Ray Robinson was a fucking heavyweight fighting, how quick and how good he was doing that, he would be the best. And when you look at motherfuckers like Floyd and Bud, who've shown you through over 3 fucking 5 different weights that they are cleaning shit up the best out there. This is why I don't get up the whole ducking shit. Like, nigga, these people, it's not like they fought 3 champions in their career. It's not like each weight class they went, they just, I'm pick that champion. Then the next one, I'm gonna just pick him. Nigga, we're talking about over 15 champions, bruh. Out of 5 different weight classes, bruh. Ain't that much fucking ducking moving around in the world. Ain't that much headaches. I don't care how sick a motherfucker is. You fight a sick motherfucker 15 times. One of them times he might clean your ass up. Feel me? Like, bro, ain't no way you talking about niggas fighting 20 title fights. Over 20-something champions beat. Now one of them dropped them. Now one of them had the secret to beat them through different weight classes. Not just 1, not 2, not 3. We talking about 4, fucking 5, 6, 7. Bud done went up from fucking 35, 40, 47, 54, 60, 68. That's fucking 6 weight class. Yeah, he didn't fight at 60. And he had 1 fight at 54. But I'm saying this motherfucker went up there. Weight, pound for pound. If we had 134, this is 134. This is pounds. If we had 146 and 146, this is pounds. We had 153, 153, this is pounds. 159, 159, this is pounds. 167, 167, pound for pound, nigga, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I don't care how big you are, strong you are, and these niggas have proven it. Fuck the fantasies. They have done it. Where's the respect? I understand we got bias towards our old school legends because we like to sound smart as boxing fans and like we know what we're talking about. Oh, you know the Hawk back in the days, or you know this, they're great. Congratulations, they are beautiful. But they haven't done what the fuck Money and Bud has done. Ever. I can pull up 5 clips of them niggas getting clipped up. Some of them 10 of them getting dropped and lost. Beat up. You're not doing that with Money and Bud, bruh. And we fighting champions in our era. And that's what I like that Blair said. And I think if you don't agree with everything, I think what you can agree with is this. Throughout the years, the skill set progresses. In every sport, the skill set progresses. They learn new tricks. They learn how to train better. They're not just fucking chopping trees like Floyd was doing in the 90s. Niggas got fucking snack machines and all type of shit. They running in the hills for altitude. Niggas is doing stuff. They're better athletes. They taking better care of themselves. They're fighting less, so they're more fresh. The skills is better. They learning new shit. They're learning how to work the judge, how to score, how to do. It ain't just fucking nah. And then it started like this. Then it went to and then motherfuckers started, oh, you saw he dipped that. Oh, Pernell Whitaker. Oh, that nigga, what is that? He's moving his head? Oh my God, this is like a motherfucker invented fire. He's moving, look at the head. Oh my goodness, look at all this. Yeah, that shit is regular now. Contenders is doing shit like that. Feel what I'm saying? So all respect to the old ones, always. And I always say that because a lot of people think, oh, you trying shit. No, it ain't that ever. Ali, all of them dudes from the past, great fighters. But when you comparing it to Money and Bud, you gotta come with something tangible, dog. You gotta come with something tangible and not fantasy. Because I can really show you them getting their ass whooped. I can really show you them losing the motherfuckers with less than 10 fights. I can really show you the motherfuckers getting clipped and losing and all type of shit. I can really show you that. I can really show you who they fought. People bring up the same 4 names. I feel like that's all motherfuckers know is the same 4 names. And then I could really show you a fucking tall resume. Come on, bro. Like, I get it. Them dudes is great. Again, all love. They paved the way. But we got to give credit where credit is due, whether if it's new, old, whatever. And right now, I'm sorry. It's the new. If it ain't about Money and Bud, I don't give a You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, come on, man. Come on, bro. Let's be real. Be real with yourself. Who said that? Ice Cube? Be real with yourself. Feel me? Come on, man. Bud is the GOAT right now. Bud is the greatest of all time right now. Niggas didn't even think what he was doing was possible. Even becoming 2-time undisputed was like, oh shit, wait, if he beat Spence, he's really 2-time undisputed. Oh shit, that'd be crazy. Nobody's done that. Stopping Spence? Oh no, he's not stopping Spence. Cleaned them up, stopped them, dropped them, stopped, rocked them, rolled them, steamrolled them. Then the Canelo shit, niggas thought that shit was, oh nah, that'll never happen. He's too big for him. All this shit never happened. And then he really made the fucking fight happen and really cleaned them. Sweep them. Well, if you had it 12-0, you had it triple ones, 11-1. You had it 10-2'd. He 10-2'd him because he tended to Canelo. He 10-2'd him. He 10-2'd that man. Or if you had an entree. Either way, that's an easy fucking day. Against a nigga that's, come on, bruh. He done went up to the biggest dude who was undefeated at that weight class. Who was like, y'all like to say, putting stuff out. Got hit by dudes harder. Oh, Bud is nothing. He's a smaller dude. Yeah, he got better skills, but he's too small. Went in there muscling him. Back up. Oh, we in the center? We shoulder to shoulder. Back up, back up. Here, take this. Uppy hook, uppy hook, uppy hook. Move. Take this hook, 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 hook. Move. Come on, bro. Inside, outside, mid-range. Every way possible. Whoop that man. Y'all know I beat that boy. Y'all know I beat that boy. Y'all know I beat that boy. I beat him. Shout out to Adrian Broner. Pray for Adrian Broner. Pray for Adrian Broner. He needs some help. He needs some help right now. He needs some good people around him. I just had that thought come to me because I was doing that. Beat that boy. But, bro, you got to give credit. You got to really see what's going on and really see, like, bro, these dudes is unfuckwittable. They unfuckwittable. Bud and Floyd, they're unfuckwittable. You got to come with something tangible. I get the fantasy shit. We love doing it. I love it. I wish I could see some of these dudes fight. I wish I could throw them in there and mix them around, play fantasy boxing. I can't wait for the next boxing game to come. I'm fighting with all these niggas. You feel what I'm saying? We love to do that. But at the end of the day, realistically, bro, you got to come with something tangible. Because I can literally and tangibly show you these same motherfuckers y'all talk about getting their ass handed to them by 3. You talking about less than 10 champions on a resume. Yeah, but they were big champions. Well, who the fuck is these? These are big. Like, come on, bro. Like, we can't keep doing that, bro. We can't keep doing that, bro. But it's all fantasy. Now I love to see it too, you feel me? But right now, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Can't nobody tell me nothing, bro. I feel the same way how you said about the beat down and, you know, Prime Leonard. Maybe Prime Leonard is your thing, but that's another thing. Primeness. Real greatness. Niggas talk about, oh, but a prime this and oh, but a prime that. These motherfuckers stay in a prime. Right now is the best I've seen Bud ever. Besides the Spence fight, when I go back and look at the Victor Postos and when he was fighting against Boa and all that, he was a dog and he had fundamentals, but he didn't look as sharp as he fucking looks now back then to me. No. It seemed like as he kept going through the Kelbrook and the Sean Port, every fight, he just started looking more sniperish and more killer. Like he just kept getting fucking better. Floyd was he was stopping every fucking thing moving. That's the man, stop him. Give me that belt. That's the man, stop him. Oh, he's the one, stop him. Undefeated Diego Corrales, 6'1" something, stop him. Hands breaks both of his fucking hands to the point where he can't even fucking punch people hard no more as a fighter. He broke both hands. And he's still mopping niggas up. Where's the prime? The prime doesn't end with these GOAT fighters. This is what I'm talking about. My GOATs don't have a fucking prime. They are the prime. Ain't no prime Floyd. Ain't no prime Bud. You can fight them at any point in their career. You not winning. Come on, bro. Pound for pound boxing talk where the talk is realist. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Y'all don't get this nowhere else, bro. Y'all don't get this nowhere else. You know what y'all get anywhere else? But Devin is good because it is. But why you don't like Tank? But Spence was hurt. But Bud, he was blackballed, that crying and all that shit. They don't talk no boxing. See what me and Judd Breezy's doing right now? We talking boxing. When me and my mans over here, Cleveland Grant, we talking boxing. Crushing Life, talking boxes. Team Beyond Everything, talking boxing. Real spell. I got my view, they got their view. My chat ain't no narratives, nigga. Say what you feel what you say. You feel me? Put it out there and stand on it. I'm standing on it. And then I give you, I ain't just controlling the mic. I stay dropping the link in the chat. Because I give y'all a chance to come up and be like, nah, pound for pound wasn't no clean sweep. It was closer. I had it 9-3. Okay, you had it 9-3. Okay. Either way, it was an easy day. And that's no disrespect to Canelo. And no disrespect to Bud. He just made the shit. I'm not saying it was easy for Bud. I'm saying 9-3 is a fucking... that's not a close fight. That's not a close fight at all. 9-3. You still got to go 8-4. Then 7-5. That's a close fight. You know what I mean? 8-4, maybe a close fight. 6-6 is a close fight. That's a fucking tie. You can't call it. You go 6-6, 7-5, 8-4 maybe. But 9-3, 10-2, 11-1, 12-0. And even those rounds from the 10-2 to the 12-zip realm and like, the 9-3, even a non-tray is kind of like, them rounds could have went to Bud. Like, bruh, come on, bro. We got to appreciate greatness, bro. Appreciate greatness. Bud is that dude, man. Like, it ain't no other way. It ain't no other way.
At that point in time, the fight is already...
Ain't no other way.
And
And I want to forward it to this part right here where actually I got it on my phone. Y'all go to Pound for Pound Boxing Talk on Instagram. Follow me. I don't really be posting a whole lot, but I do post sometimes. But I want y'all to hear this. When y'all be trying to compare these old school shits to my man Bud.
Recent, you've been related to Mayweather. Even Canelo came out and said, you was a better fighter than Mayweather. The world want to know, like, obviously, you in your prime, him in his prime. You feel like you can knock out Mayweather? What would be the outcome of that?
Man, listen, man. That's the goal. He one of the goals, man. Like, I have nothing but the utmost respect for Mayweather. I would never compare myself to Mayweather. Like I said in the post interview, he the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in my era. I don't understand why, especially our people, hate on Mayweather so much, and he's made so much history for us. He paved the way for me to be where I'm at. He motivated me in so many ways, outside the ring, the work ethic, like just hard work, dedication that I can't even say, So I don't know why a lot of people, most people always try to tarnish his career or want me to be like, oh, I knocked Mayweather out, or always try to compare us. I think,
man, that's that goal right there. That's that goal. Round of applause for Terence Bud Crawford being a class act and not being fucking super. I'm not. What would you do if you fought such and such? Like, just like a baiting ass cut, and the nigga just spun it around. The homie didn't want to look at the camera. He like, damn, word. Damn, I tried it, but that shit got shut down. And he just did it so, nigga, like, fuck, like, I see what niggas be trying to do, but I ain't going, but I would never compare myself. He's the GOAT. You the GOAT too, Bud. You the GOAT too, Bud. You the GOAT too, Bud. Stop it, man. Stop it. Link is in the chat for my real chat people, man. You know, it's pound for pound boxing talk, or the talk is the realest, man. I appreciate y'all for real. You know, I be wanting to go live a lot because it's always a movie when I go live. People always enjoying the conversation, whether they triggered or it's just a good convo. And it's just because there's a different energy. It's not like I'm up here fucking like, I know y'all see it because I see it all the time. When these grown men be up here, yeah, but you don't know boxing. But you don't know. But what belt was that fight? See, you don't know. So how can all that crying and all that shit? Nobody want to hear that shit as a grown ass man, nigga. We paying bills, we handling shit, we out here doing our thing with our women, nigga. We just talking boxing. Who you got? Who I got? That's that. Who did what? Who better? That's that. Feel what I'm saying? I know y'all love it, and I love it. That's why every time I go live, it's like people, it's so engaged. Like people be in it. Like, yo, pound for pound. Like today was a slow day. I usually got my man Never Fold in here. Usually got Ann McQueen in the spot. Feel me? Giving breakdown shorty and my man at the casual corner. Salute to my people Never Fold and Ann McQueen over there at the casuals corner. Feel what I'm saying? Thomas Hill be dropping in. Everything boxing be dropping in. I be having people dropping in. And I'll be wanting to go live more. But it's just crazy because, like, I live a real life. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just be busy, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I just really be busy with life shit. So once, you know, it's a weekend and I got some free time, I'm like, let me kick it with my people and talk some boxing. You feel what I'm saying? The sport we love. And I just had to show some respect because people just, they go straight to the comparing and trying to use their narrative to hate on who they want, or Spence fans who still mad and be like, yo, fight Benavidez now. Like, nah, he can't retire because he just got them belts. He got to do something once. If he don't do something once, then forget everything he just did. Like, people like, bro, like, no. I had to be the one to come on like, salute to that black man. Salute to that black man for making history. For keeping it all the way true and being himself, how he wanted to do it. Here you got an example of Bud, a quiet man, ambidextrous man, fight with both hands, knocking stuff out, going through divisions. On the other hand, you got TBE, the best ever, knocking stuff out, but he don't have no hands. He broke both of his hands. And guess what? Floyd pop his shit. I'ma beat you. You don't scare me. All that shit you hear these fighters talk, I'm an A+ fighter. You're a C+ fighter. And come Saturday night in Atlantic City, I'm a dog walk. All this shit. They have a country behind them. All this shit they heard from Floyd. And before Floyd, it was Ali. I'm pretty. Feel what I'm saying? But Floyd did it his way. Loud. Broken hands. Cleaned up everybody. Crawford did it his way. Quiet. Both hands healthy and fucking wealthy. Both of them. Great. Undefeated. 5 weight classes. 10 shit up. Champion after champions. Black men. Damn. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another great episode of Pound for Pound Boxing Talk. Be sure to turn your notifications on if you want this real spill again. It's the realest on the tube. You already know what to do. It's Pound for Pound Boxing Talk, where the talk is the realest. You already know. Link is always in the chat. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what, and I'm gonna go next time I go live again, I'm gonna just fucking play all Bud Crawford interview, bro. Like it's just so much appreciation. But today, I just had to come talk some joint, interact with the chat, let them know where I stand on all this top 10, top 5 shit. Let them know where I stand on all this Bud versus Money shit. Let them know where I stand with these Canelo excuses. Where's Errol Spence? Because Spence fans are still mad. I'm a Spence fan, but I'm not mad. But I see a lot of these motherfuckers on the internet still crying about Bud. So I just had to come up here and let y'all know the real deal. Feel what I'm saying? All facts, no cap like I usually do. Pound for pound boxing talkers really. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, motherfucker. For ooh, you look, I can't come through this camera. I see you watching. Nigga. Hit that motherfucker. Hit that notification bell, dog. And on that note, hit y'all with the outro. Love y'all. I'll be back when I can, inshallah. God willing. And we talk some more boxing, man. It's been beautiful.
P4P Boxing Talk. Unbiased boxing channel.
Roses and daffodils, waiting on you at the gate cell. Catch me if I start to feel a prayer, don't a prayer.
P4P Boxing Talk. Unbiased boxing channel.
Roses and daffodils, waiting on you at the gate cell. Catch me if I start to feel a prayer, don't a prayer, don't. Roses and daffodils, waiting on you at the gate cell. Catch me if I start to feel a prayer, don't a prayer, don't. I got some big ass fucking visions in vogue. I'm talking cover lover, baby mother covered in gold. I'm talking 19 fucking rings on my tree. I got ice and different income that nobody can see. Got a big ass fucking head on my motherfucking shoulders. My niggas steady laughing, talking about my head and shoulders. Hands so fucking long ago from head down to my shoulders. And this shit is from the heart for my haters and the boulders that be in my way. Feeling like the man until I went another way. Try to bust up on my life and went another way. I got that money in my pocket, live another day.